Hello, beautiful souls, and happy full moon lunar eclipse. This is going to be an energetic activation and a guidance session. I picked up on the main energies that are coming through for this full moon. It's a lot of releasing, which is common for any full moon, but this one seems to be ushering in very powerful energies that are going to help us really surrender and let go of all of these energies that we have been experiencing or carrying with us that do not serve us. And so in this session, I will be taking you through a full moon ritual to help you release. So before we start this session, let's just take a few deep breaths, allowing ourselves to become centered in the here and now. I'm going to be connecting energetically to you and channeling the powerful energy of this full moon through me into you for your highest and best good. So if you are open and receptive to this energy healing and clearing session, just state yes. And take a moment to set any intentions that you have for this full moon. So we will be going through a lot of clearing. But if there is anything that you are intending to usher in, to manifest, just take a minute or so to set those intentions as I connect energetically to you, and then we will go through the process. Taking just another moment for any intention setting, and then returning yourself to the present moment in a state of surrender. I want to share with you the overall message that I got, and then we'll go through a bit of a process. And so the overall energy of this full moon is a major release of any disempowering energy and simultaneously opening your heart to unity consciousness. And so, as I said, we're going to be going through a lot of purging. It's like as you purge, you make room for the magic that is entering. But in this next stage of your journey, you are not meant to carry this heaviness or this density with you any longer. And so we take this session and this time to give ourselves space to really let go. And knowing that in this letting go, we automatically and simultaneously open up for the new, for magic, and for manifestation. And now moving forward through these energies, the next few days, the time to come, you may see some triggering events playing out in the world. But we, if you are listening to this, we are not meant to be swept up in any of that. we are meant to be ushering in the light. And so we use this full moon to rest and release and surrender to this light that's being ushered in through all of us. You're also wanting to give yourself space to be in this time of transition. And so it kind of feels like, to me, when I was tuning into the energy, this whirlpool of like a tornado almost, just whoosh, kind of surrounding us and clearing us out. And we're aware of this, but I also got that others in the collective that are going through this same energy are not aware. And when you don't have this awareness, you have the inclination to get swept up in that energy. And so you, anybody listening to this, you're standing in your sovereignty and you're allowing this energy to wash through you rather than being swept up in it or washed with it, right? I hope that this is making sense with the visual that I got. But also having an understanding that there are those who are not aware. And so if you experience, just an observation of a bit of chaos in the outside world, just holding space and understanding for those who do not have the awareness that you do of what is going on during this time. But for those of us who are blessed enough to be at this consciousness where we can work with this energy, it really is, as I mentioned, just a complete opening for a lot of magic, a lot of beautiful transitional energy, and a freedom from any heaviness, a freedom from restriction that you've been holding on to. Maybe you've been aware of some of it, maybe some of it's been on a subconscious level, but this session is going to allow this clearing and this freedom so that you can move gracefully and in the flow of the energy of what is unfolding next for you. And so with all that being said, let's really get into the individual energies and this process of release and surrender. So the first energy that I picked up on is a coming together of the soul tribe. Divine partnerships or unions, connecting with people that are part of your soul tribe that you have not met yet, or deepening your relationship with those who you know are in your soul tribe. So it's kind of like we as souls are connecting on deeper levels to usher in this light and hold this light to a greater extent. So as we go through this purging process, I want you now to visualize that you and your soul tribe are gathered around a giant divine fire. And now you can look around and see the energy of all the other souls who are here to support you, to be with you. These are souls that you might know. They are souls that you are yet to know. Ones who may not be incarnated even in this earth plane at this time. But just take a moment and be with your tribe, feeling supported as you all go through this process of release and grow together. And let's expand this further and just feel the energetic connection that we have, everyone who is listening to this session. On a soul connection, we are all part of this one collective. So let's just sink even deeper into this unity consciousness and feel the support that we have for one another and from one another as we go through this process. we are going to use the visualization of this fire to go through this purging and clearing process. So I picked up on 3 of the main energies that we are releasing, but I'm also going to give you space to release anything that I might not cover as I go over these energies. And so the first energy that we are purging and releasing is the energy of all illusions. So illusions are old beliefs or stories that we have about ourselves, our abilities, the illusions of fear, of doubt and limitation. And now these may be conscious. You might be consciously aware of limiting beliefs and doubts and illusions that have been coming up to the surface. Or we're also going to be calling up any that are unconscious, that are held within your unconscious mind, within your energy field, within your akasha. So we're bringing them all up to the surface now. And we are letting them go into the fire where they can be alchemized into a lining energy of truth. So what illusions, fears, doubts, limitations are you ready to release now? Allow these all to just purge from within you, seeing them being sent into the fire where they're burning up and being alchemized back into light. We're calling up now any of these illusions that you're holding on to in your subconscious mind, below your conscious awareness, that in any way may create self-sabotage, may hold you back, may weigh you down. Just feeling all of this density being brought up through you and sending it into the fire now. The next energy that is coming up to be released is the energy of conflict. This can be internal conflicts or any external conflicts. And these are conflicts that you may experience now or have experienced recently, or these can be the energy of any conflicted relationships that you've had across all time and space. It can even be the energy that maybe you absorbed from conflict going on within the world. So all energy of conflict, if you have anything you are consciously aware of, again, maybe it's an internal conflict between your beliefs and your desires, or maybe it's an external conflict that has played out in different areas of your life. Any energy of conflict, send it all into that fire now, so that it can be alchemized into peace and harmony in every area of your life. And we're calling up any unconscious, subconscious energetic energy of conflict. Across all time and space, realities, dimensions, timelines, lifetimes, calling it all up to the surface and sending it into this fire to be alchemized into pure light, pure peace and harmony. Just let it go, surrender it all. And the final energy that I picked up on that is coming up to be purged is the energy of lack. Is there any area within yourself where you feel lack, not good enough, less than? Where have you experienced lack in your outside reality or in your life? Send all of this energy into the fire now. We are releasing it all for good. And allow it to be alchemized into pure potential and infinite abundance. And we're calling all energy of lack, unconscious, subconscious, up to the surface. All energy of lack from any point in this lifetime, past lifetimes, across all time and space, calling it all up to the surface now and releasing, letting all of it go into the fire where it is alchemized so that we never experience it again. And now I invite you to send anything else that you are ready to release into this alchemizing fire. These could be situations, old energies, old habits, patterns, mindsets, belief, anything you are ready to let go of. Take this time to purge it all into this fire so that it is alchemized and you are opened up to pure magic that is entering your world. Calling up any last soul level energy that is ready to be released for good. Letting all the rest of it go. Release, release, release. And now within your mind's eye, see the beautiful magic from the full moon showering upon you. This full moon shower puts out the fire that we use to release, for it is all done. And it fills you with all of the energy that you need. It brings the energy of miracles, blessings, healing, new beginnings. Just completely surrender and allow the magic to be showered upon you, infusing every cell in your being, filling up your entire energy field. It is filling all of the space that old energy used to take up. And you look around and you see everyone else in your soul tribe is being filled up with this same magic. Everyone listening to this is being filled up with this same magic. And together we ground in this beautiful light. We're calling up the energy from Mother Gaia now, allowing her warmth, her nurturing love to wrap us all up and begin to ground us back into the here and now as we integrate everything that we did during this session. Beginning to deepen your breath, feeling yourself becoming grounded back in the here and now. Setting any last intentions that you have for this full moon. I have now disconnected from this energy activation. So be it. So it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. We give thanks. This session is now complete. I am sending you all so much love and light. There are extensive healing sessions as well as the Twin Flame Union course and membership group. I will link to those below. And I will talk with you next time.